Hello students, my name is Steven Skawski. I live in a city called St. Louis, San Luis, in the state of Missouri. Missouri is a state in the Midwest region of the United States. It's called the Midwest because it's the middle of the West of the country. I was not born in St. Louis. I was born and raised in Chicago. Chicago is a city that is about 4 hours north. The reason that I'm in St. Louis is because I followed a girl who is now my wife. My wife's name is Molly. She's very beautiful, very smart, and lots of fun. I consider myself very lucky to be married to Molly. I've been teaching Spanish here in St. Louis for approximately 5 years. Currently, I teach at an all-boys Catholic school. Since it's a Catholic school, it's a private school, and I enjoy working with the young men here at school. I also coach ice hockey. That's my favorite sport. So I lived and worked in Girardot, Colombia, way back in 2014. In 2014, I lived in Girardot, and I worked at La Universidad de Cundinamarca. And there, I met your fabulous teacher, Señorita Morales. She was an outstanding student studying in licenciatura in the education program. And here I've found a picture of your teacher and myself at perhaps my favorite location in Colombia, at Piscilago, for an English immersion event. Everyone had to speak in English for the entire day, which is a great challenge. So I spent about 1 year living in Girardot. It was wonderful. I very much love Colombia. I love Colombians. They're very warm and friendly people. A lot more welcoming than Americans, generally speaking, I think. Maybe that's a big stereotype, but I think it carries some truth. Right now, with the pandemic, with the COVID-19 pandemic, we have school. My students have school 3 times a week, and then the other 2 days, I teach my students virtually. I teach them online. When my students are in class, of course, I have to wear a face mask. Today was an online day, so my students didn't have to come to school. We just did our learning online, virtually. What else can I tell you? So hopefully you enjoy speaking English. If you have the opportunity to come to the United States and visit the United States, or travel in the United States, or live in the United States, even better, I think there's some things that I would definitely recommend you try. Of course, it's going to depend on what part or what region of the country you're in. because there are some differences between the regions. I'm a bit biased, but I very much think Chicago is a great city. I would not recommend visiting St. Louis. It's a little small. In Chicago, you're going to have lots of fun things to do. Chicago is right on Lake Michigan, which is a massive lake, a freshwater lake. So there are beaches during the summer. The summer is the best months to visit Chicago would be June, July, and August. June, July, and August are the 3 months that we consider to be summer. So they're the warmest. They're also probably the only 3 months where you'd be able to swim, because otherwise it's probably too cold. If you visit Chicago, I recommend that you attend a sporting event. We have 2 baseball teams, the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Wrigley Field, which is the home of the Cubs, is very famous. Definitely recommend that. It's also a fun place to eat and to drink with your friends. It's called Wrigleyville, as in, we'll say, Pueblo de Wrigley. It's the surrounding area around the stadium. If you come to Chicago, I also recommend that you try what we call our deep dish pizza. The pizza is made in a pan, and so instead of the pizza being, this thick, the pizza is this thick. There's a lot of cheese, and it's very delicious. There's 2 very famous pizza restaurants called Lou Malnati's and Maggiano's, and they both serve delicious stuffed crust pizza. Anyways, that's about all I have time for. So, again, I very much recommend that you visit Chicago. And if you do, I'd be happy to help you and give you more advice. Simply ask your teacher, ask Miss Morales for my contact information. Anyways, that's all I have time for today. Carry on learning English. It's an excellent language to learn. Of course, it's going to be very useful to you, whether you remain in Colombia or whether you live and work abroad. I know that you're in very capable hands. Señorita Morales is an excellent teacher, and her English is quite good. Good luck, and keep working hard. Bye-bye.